Hey gang. So today I'm gonna be talking about my experience with energy drinks. So the first time I had an energy drink, I was like 13. It was a Monster, Black Monster, and I had been seeing stuff on like TikTok and stuff that like people with ADHD they like fall asleep if they have energy drinks. And of course, I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD at the time, but I wanted to try it, and I had like half the Monster, I feel like, and nothing really happened. Like I did stay up a bit late, but it was also during the summer, so I don't know if that was related or not. Also, it's hard to remember. Okay, more interesting though. My first Celsius was in like December of junior year, so like 6 months ago ish. And I don't know how the Celsius came in my possession. I feel like maybe someone offered it to me for free or something, and I was like, yeah. But I had the Celsius and I was at school and it was like first period. My first period's physics, and in physics it's a really chill class. Normally we'll do like notes for maybe like 15 minutes and then have the rest to work on a worksheet or something. And I think on that day we were just like doing a worksheet, but I had the like half of the Celsius, and then I went up to the board. Oh, something important about this. I think I had like a chem test that same day, and then maybe something else too. But I went to the board to like explain one of the questions from the worksheet, and I was explaining or whatever, and then my friend comes up to me and she was like, "Do you think our chem teacher would still make us take the test if we started crying?" And I was like, "Oh, I can make myself cry right now," like joking. And then I just started like listing off things that I was worried about. I was like, "Oh yeah, we have the chem test, and then like the Spanish presentation, and then like." Test, the crucible test or something. No, it wasn't the crucible, some other test. I don't know, but I was like just like listing stuff off, and people were coming up to me and they're like, "Are you okay? You need to slow down." And I was like, "What? No, I'm fine." And I just kept like listing off stuff, and then I started like crying, like full on sobbing in front of everyone, and I like didn't totally like understand what was going on, like because I didn't get like a lot of sleep in there before, but I was just like, what is going on? And I was like crying, and my friend like takes me to the hallway, and I was like, I don't feel real at all. And then I kept crying for maybe like a full hour. I don't know. I didn't have to take the chem test that day. I ended up making it up like after school or the day after something. I don't know. And but I like went to the guidance counselor, and she was like, "What's up? Like, what happened?" And I was like, well, I had like Celsius today, and I really don't have any caffeine." And she was like, "You you have like bad anxiety, you shouldn't drink that." And I was like, yeah. And then I guess I threw it away or something. I don't know what happened after that. Let me see what I'm supposed to say next. Um oh yeah, the last week of first semester junior year, that's when it started getting like bad. I was drinking energy drinks like more consistent, well, first the first consistently for the first time. So I had like my chem I first draft due, and then I also had like the like big long section of my history I do, and then all like the semester exams and stuff. I was really like worried about it, stressed out, and I wasn't sleeping a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have energy drinks, and I had like a Celsius. I think this one I also got for free. I like got like maybe like 4 or 5 hours sleep the night before. I drank that Celsius in first period. I felt great. You don't understand. I felt really good. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna like keep doing this, and I started drinking like more energy drinks. Well, not like more per day, but like I would just like have one every day in like the last semester, and it was like bad, low key. Cause like I remember, cause like I would just like stay awake and then not like do the work because I was like stressed out. Didn't there was like no point in me even doing that. But like I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. Cause like it was like the last day before break, and my I was supposed to turn in my chemi rough draft and it wasn't done. And it's like I fell asleep while working on my chemi, like working on it. And he's like, you need to sleep. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, you can turn it in a few days. I won't take any points off. And then I didn't turn it in until like probably like May, not May, March. I don't know, way too late. Um, hmm. What happens after that? Oh, yeah, winter break. I didn't have any energy drinks during winter break because at the time I wasn't addicted to them. But the beginning of second semester was bad because I started working like my job. Well, I got hired back in December, and then they had their like online training that I was supposed to do during winter break. but I was stupid and waited until after winter break to start it. So, and it's really long, so that was big. That took up a lot of my time. It was very stressful. And then there was also like the missing IAs that I was stressed out about too. And then what else happened? I think that was those were the main things that were stressing me out. Oh, also seasonal depression. That was bad. That's bad. But I started having energy drinks like every day again, and I was like, oh no, I'm not addicted to energy drinks. I just drink them because I like them or something. I wasn't at the time, but it got bad, and maybe like a month into it, I started feeling like the negative effects. I don't know, maybe longer than that, maybe shorter. I don't know, but like I would just be so dehydrated all the time because at the time I was also taking the like 5 milligram methylphenidate, which makes you with and I don't know. Sometimes I would take cyproheptadine, sometimes I wouldn't. But all of those, they like give you really bad dry mouth, and with like the energy drinks, it's really bad. And then I wouldn't be sleeping either because I was have a freaking Celsius at like no, I don't think this was the time when I would have them in like the afternoon yet. But I wasn't getting good sleep either because I was just like anxious all the time, and it was bad. I and I wasn't doing too well in school because I wasn't like sleeping properly, and also because like all of those things, except for superheptadine, they all like they suppress appetite, so I wasn't like eating either. So I was just like, eh. But then once I started drinking like 2 energy drinks a day, because those destroy your appetite, because they destroy your appetite, like completely destroy your appetite, and you can't sleep if you're having freaking 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. And it's terrible. Oh, and then I also had a phase where energy drinks were too expensive for me because it is expensive to spend like $3 on a drink every single day, and when you're getting $6 every day, that's a lot. But I started buying like the drink mix packets, and what I would do is I would like put like half of it in my mouth, and then like put water and then swallow it. That was disgusting. It tasted horrible, and then I would just like do that until I finished the packet because it was bad. But this was also like a phase of mine where I would like stay up until like 2, 3 in the morning playing freaking Sudoku and doing crossword puzzles. I I don't know, but like this was so bad for me. It gave me like the worst brain fog ever because like not sleeping, not eating anything, and then what what was another thing? There's a couple days that were really bad. Let me see if I can find them. I wrote them down. Oh yeah. Oh, one thing I would do is I was supposed to take my ADHD medication during like once in the morning and once at lunch, but I hadn't started taking it like at school yet. So I just had like extra. So I would take it like after school sometimes. So what I would do is I would take the freaking caffeine packet or like I would chug an energy drink with the ADHD medication and then like an ibuprofen if I had to go to work after school and I like didn't get enough sleep, which only makes it worse. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. But that was horrible. There's another thing. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh yeah, at one point my energy drink like addiction. I don't know if addiction to like energy drinks is like a legit thing. I don't know, cause like I had withdrawals, but they're just me being like sleepy. But like there was this one point where I would drink like 2, 3 in a day. That was really bad. And the guy who would sell me energy drinks, he would sell me a Celsius for $2, which is insane. But he was like, I'm not gonna sell these to you anymore because I don't want to be responsible for you having a heart attack. And it's like, oh, haha, that's funny. And bro, I don't know what I was doing. Another thing. Hmm. Oh yeah. At one point I did actually like try to quit because I was like, this is bad. And I didn't have my energy for maybe like 2 weeks. But then my grandpa died and my grandma on the other side of the family, she came over and because my mom was like by herself in the house kind of. Like my dad wasn't there, that's what I'm trying to say. But she came and then we were like going around doing stuff. Like we had to go places, and she was like, "We need to go to Walgreens for whatever reason," and she made me drive there. I don't know. I didn't know how to drive like at all at the time, but like we went to Walgreens and I was in there like by myself, and I went to the drink section. I was looking at all the energy drinks like, and then I spent maybe like $25 on energy drinks. I had like a mango monster, like one of the juice monsters. Monster Energy is disgusting, by the way. That is the worst energy drink. The only ones I like are like the like sometimes the white monsters, but even then, I don't drink energy drinks anymore because they're like really bad for you, and I'd probably die if I kept drinking them. Because not even because like the heart problems, but just because of how much weight they make you lose. But anyway, anyway, that started had me start drinking energy drinks again. I also had my first Bang energy. Those ones suck too. Not gonna lie. I think I had like a white one. I don't know Bang energy, but it wasn't good, and I had like crazy day. This is the day before spring break too. It was something. And then during spring break, I was like, oh, I don't wanna have withdrawals or whatever, for having caffeine withdrawals, and I would just be like sleepy. But like, so what I would do is I would like sneak by Celsius's or whatever, because this whole time I'm not allowed to have energy drinks. I would like sneak by Celsius's or something like that, and I would like sneak them like in the Airbnb. Or if we went to a gas station, I would like go in and buy an energy drink and chug it in the gas station, and then go back to the car. That was horrible. That was so horrible, dude. Oh my god. What else? Hmm. Oh yeah, there was this one time I had like 3 Celsius in a day, like without even realizing. But what I did is I think I got like 3 hours of sleep that day, maybe like four, I don't know. And I was like, oh, I really need to be awake today. For I don't even know why. But as soon as I woke up, chugged a Celsius, and then I also like brought one to school because that was what I would do at the time. And then I think I had the second one in like, I don't know, in like third period. Wait. Also, in first period, I also got like maybe like three more. I don't know why, but I had the second one in third period, and I was like, I don't feel anything. Because like energy drinks, they used to make me feel, I used to feel really good. And like, I would feel like awake, locked in, productive, like happy, like energetic, all of this like good stuff. Or maybe even like anxious sometimes. But like, I felt literally nothing. Like, not even like like my heart palpitations. I don't know what that's supposed to feel like. I should Google that. It's like feeling your heartbeat. Oh, yeah, heart palpitations. Or like I didn't feel any of that. But I mean, I would feel that. But that time I didn't feel any of it. So then I went to like fourth period, and I went to the bathroom, I think, and then I chugged another Celsius, and I just felt horrible. Like I didn't even feel like hype or anything. I just at the beginning, I just felt really bad and gross. Cause like that's a liter of fluid. Like I was not drinking water at the time because I wouldn't get thirsty, and so I wasn't realizing how dehydrated I was. But like having that much fluid with nothing on your stomach either, that feels horrible. I can't even explain. But I just felt really bad, and I was trying to like get through the day or whatever. I don't remember if it's the same day or not, but me and like the other photography students, we were looking at the photos for the art show and like rating our favorite ones or whatever. And then one of like this guy from my history class, he came by, and I was like trying to look normal, like lock in or whatever, and look normal. And I was like, and he just like waved back, didn't say anything. But then in like later in history, he was like, "Why were you smiling weirdly in the hallway?" And I was like, "Oh shoot!" Oh my god. Okay, what else? What else happened? Oh yeah, my main motivation for quitting energy drinks was that I needed to gain weight. Cause like the reason I started is because like taking those with my ADHD medication, they would help me like lock in or whatever. But they like stopped doing that, and I like and I didn't want to like have to go off my medication because I was already like underweight or whatever, but I quit energy drinks because I like didn't want to have to like go with my medication for real. I'm also on one that actually like works now, so I don't feel the urge to like buy energy drinks anymore. And then what's the and then other thing I was talking about. Not the other thing I was talking about. The other thing I have on here. Oh yeah, but headache and like physical symptoms. I would get a headache almost every day, partly from being like dehydrated, and also sometimes from stimulant crashes, like with my ADHD medication, and then but also I think from like being sleep deprived, like all the time. Like I would get headaches from that, and then I also have a stomach ache every single day because I would be drinking like 1, 2, 3 energy drinks a day. But the dehydration was so bad. Like not only like I had dry mouth, but also like if you're dehydrated, you have really bad chapped lips, and like your skin in general is really dry. Like and during the winter, it was bad, dude. And other thing that affected my life the most is the brain fog again, and like my head. You know the ending of 365 by Charlie XCX? That is what my head felt like all the time, every day. It was so bad. So so point of this say, if you're gonna drink energy drinks, don't drink them every day. If you're gonna drink them every day, only have one per day. Don't have two. Don't have three. And don't drink energy drinks if you take stimulant medication, because it will make your life so much worse. Just don't drink energy drinks. I feel like they're not good for you if you're someone like me.